So the first thing I did was, of course, shampoo, condition, blow dry her hair. I went ahead and began to part it into sections. You can make the sections bigger, or you can make them a little smaller. Being as though my daughter is only 10, I decided to make the partings a little bigger. Also, I find it easier on her as well as myself to split this type of thing up into 2 days when I'm doing box braids or anything like that. So today I'm just doing all the parting, and the next morning, and I'm just about to start the installation of the crochet hair. These are the packs of hair that I purchased. I purchased 3 long packs of hair, which I intended on cutting in half, and that is actually what I did. So I was able to save some on the packs of hair by buying the long hair and just cutting it in half. As you can see, I took some gel and applied it to the piece of hair and combed it through. I did that for each and every piece. This is the hair out of the pack or whatever. That's how it looks. And here I am cutting it in half so that I could use the entire length of it. And I know that these views that I'm giving you are not the best. I'm trying my hardest to do this on my own, and the lighting is not great, but I'd already gotten comfortable in my room, so I will move downstairs to try and get better lighting a little bit later. Another thing I will say about doing these passion twists on children, when you're installing them, it may look like it's super long, but they do revert and shrink, so be aware of that if you're looking for the crochets to be mid-back length. If they're a little bit longer when you first finish, that's okay, because they're going to shrink. So now we're downstairs, and I've done a few more. The first 2 rows in the back, and I'm starting on that first row that goes from temple to temple. This lighting I still struggle with, so you will see the camera angle move a few times even downstairs until I can get some good angles. So if you want to see exactly how I do this, if you just don't know how crocheting looks and you want to get it up close, just keep watching and you will see towards the end where I get a good angle and some good lighting. I did use the protein gel. I like to use, if I'm going to use gel at all, I like to use the dark brown protein gel because it doesn't flake up and it doesn't leave residue on the hair. So that's what I am using for the twists, as I'm twisting her own natural hair into the crochet hair. Now, because her hair is very thick, my hair is also very thick, and the crochet hair is not very thick. On some of these I had to double up. As you can see, she's holding half of the piece from that rubber band. I separated that, put one crochet, and then I put another one on that same rubber band. So a lot of these are doubled up, only in the front and maybe around the back edge where they were not doubled up, but most of them are doubled up for her. I recently unlocked. I locked for 5 years. This was my second set of locks. The first time I had them for 7 years, and I took them out. These ones I have for 5 years. I ended up going ahead and combing them out. I will be posting something about that. I don't know how much footage I have because it was a long process of combing those out over a month. So if you want to see that video, make sure you click the thumbs up on this one. Make sure you're subscribing and clicking the bell, because the more people I get responding and telling me what they want to see, the more I know people actually want to see me doing this, and I will take more time to do videos. Now, she has always wanted color in her hair. I think that's like a thing that little girls like, to put color in their hair. I've never really been very big on that. From time to time, I've let her put like bright pink streaks, or a little one braid is bright pink or whatever. But so for this, since she wanted some color, I did buy one pack that was half red, and for the top layer that you see, which is left over, I am going to put the red on the top. Now, the red ones were actually a lot longer than the other pieces I had, so I did have to end up a few days later trimming the red ones because they were hanging lower than the other ones, and they didn't revert all the way up as I thought they would. So I ended up a couple of days later just trimming a couple inches off of those red ones because they were a little bit too long. Now, I have seen where some people put rubber bands on the ends of these. That's up to you. That's your preference. As you can see, for all of hers, I just left the ends as they were. None of them unraveled at all. She kept them in for a month, and I think that was pretty good. And they could have stayed in a little bit longer, actually, but I was just ready to get them out, comb through her hair, shampoo it very good, and condition it very well, and just move on to the next style. So she has a new style right in now, but she kept those passion twists in for 1 month. So here's another good view if you wanted to know exactly what I was doing and you never saw someone do this before. This method, the rubber band method, is really good, so that if you don't like it, how it looks when you have to start by braiding first and then going into the twist, this method, you just go straight into the twist, so it looks more like, the style most of us had, most little black girls had growing up, the little twisties all over your head. This style looks just like how it should look, instead of having to start with a braid and then coming into the twist. So yeah, I hope you could see that. I basically crocheted the hair through. I split the hair into two and started twisting by adding one half of the hair to each of the half of the crochet and just start twisting right away. I'm thinking this one is probably the best view for seeing what I just explained. Yeah, I do see that strand of hair hanging down. I didn't see it at the time. And then when I go to do the last one, I'm like, where's this extra strand of hair coming from? It was supposed to go with that one that I just twisted. So I ended up having to take that one out and retwist it, but it's all good. You can see, I just realized, like, what the heck? Yeah, anyway, so I just finished that one and then went back and redid the other one. So here we are. I'm just gonna lay her little edges real quick with a brush and some Gorilla Snot or whatever it's called, and then we're all done. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like to see more of these hair type of DIYs, then thumbs up on the video. I have plenty of that. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I just don't do hair in a salon or anywhere. I just do my hair and my kids' hair. But it is something I have that I can fall back on if I ever needed it. Let me know if you like this hairstyle on my 10-year-old. She loved this hairstyle. As you can see, she's happy about it. She can do different styles and mess around with it. Anyways, see you guys later. Peace.